everything under one roof. Is it Walmart?
Good evening and welcome to TheMediaSpeaks.com. I'm DLAKE PREZ. Tonight, the Drudge report has gone blue. The links turn red. Military coup in Cairo on the Drudge report. All the text is turned blue. Egypt's second revolution. Military suspends constitution, replaces president. U.S. dumps Morsi under house arrest. Saudi king congratulates new head of state. Muslim brothers. Security forces raid Al Jazeera. Detained staff. Fireworks celebration. Massive wave of anti-Obama sentiment. Photos. Oil above $100. Epidemic of sexual violence. 91 attacks in 4 days. U.S. orders non-essential diplomats, embassy families to leave before you end up dead like Christopher Stevens. Egypt military coup ousts President Morsi. Tonight, there's massive fireworks shows going on. The Egyptian army has announced fresh presidential and parliamentary elections after ousting elected Islamist leader Mohamed Morsi from power. Mr. Morsi and his presidential team have been detained in the Presidential Republican Guards Club, according to a senior member of the Muslim Brotherhood. In a televised address to the divided nation, Commander of the Armed Forces, General Abdul Fattah Khalil al-Sisi, said Mr. Morsi had failed to meet the demands of the Egyptian people and would be replaced. Flanked by military officials, Muslim and Christian clerics, and political figures, he unveiled details of a political transition which had been agreed with them. As the military coup got underway with the deployment of tanks and troops, including commandos across the capital Cairo, declared a review and temporary suspension of the Egyptian constitution and the appointment of Abdel Mansour, the head of the Supreme Constitutional Court, as interim head of state. President Barack Obama has voiced his concern over the military intervention and urged a speedy return to a democratically elected government. In a statement, he said, "We are deeply concerned by the decision of the Egyptian armed forces to remove President Morsi and suspend the Egyptian constitution. I now call on the Egyptian military to move quickly and responsibly to return full authority back to a democratically elected civilian government as soon as possible, ASAP, through an inclusive and transparent process, and to avoid any arbitrary arrests of President Morsi and his lovely supporters." EU Foreign Policy Chief Catherine Ashton meanwhile condemned the bloodshed and called for a swift return to democracy.